There is no more fundamental topic than the relationship of men to women and vice versa. I think that might be the most important topic on earth, separate from man's relationship to God.
What you're talking about, and I think this has crept into our thought process, is that the government should be the one interfering in some of those things, right? The problem with that is that's still the government picking winners and losers.
When you are allowing the government to act in the role of God, you're putting the government in the place of God.
Well, that's exactly what the statists and the people that we're really fighting are all about.
When you analyze countries that have been steeped in statism, one of the common trends you see is effectively weak and neutered men. A big government, is another way of putting it, can only exist in an effeminized culture. This is the world we live in many ways today.
And it is men's fault primarily because we allowed it to happen. You know, we became passive, we became weak, and then things like weaponized empathy and all that stuff has ended up taking over and dominated everything.
So there is some segment of men that we would still identify as traditionally masculine.
True.
What's actually being weakened is fathers, is the household, is leadership in household.
Well, that's so much of why they attacked the family. The family is the smallest form of government. But if you trace some of the worst decisions in our politics, they were driven largely by women.
Women have been lied to. It's always like, my career, I have to go do this thing out there in the world, because out there in the world for men and women is where I find meaning. And that's the only place where meaning exists, as opposed to, no, great meaning and richness is found in the home.
In Christianity, we have really bought into this notion of niceness. And timidity.
This is my favorite subject.
Yeah, right. and we almost have to apologize for being assertive, for being aggressive.
There's a reason that they say nice guys finish last, is nice is weakness. Men should never, and people should never aspire to be nice, because nice is the default setting for the passive.